Cashfree payments. It's a payment and API solution which is incubated by the global giant PayPal. It also has the backing of India's largest bank, State Bank of India. We're talking about Cashfree today because it's also gone ahead and made an investment worth about $15 million in the Middle East. It's an M&A of sorts. Joining us now is the founder right here on the channel, Mr. Sinha. It's always a pleasure talking to you. The last time I spoke to you was when SBI had given you a check. Now you're looking to strengthen your presence. It's pretty clear overseas. Tell us more about what it is that you're doing in the Middle East and this M&A activity.
So thank you, Nanandara, for inviting on the show. It's always a pleasure to speak with you. See, before I jump into the actual question, I'd just like to add a small brief. Right? So Cashfree, we started this business in India 6 years back, and we have been very successful in launching innovative products in this market. So over the course of our journey, we launched almost 16 products, and we have been first in the market with 6 of them. Right? And if you look at Indian fintech market, we are slightly ahead of most of the emerging markets in the world. Right? And after spending good amount of time in India, we feel we can use all this insight. We can get into other emerging markets where digitization has picked up recently, and the market is still not saturated. And we can go and launch all these products which have been successful in India, and we believe they will also have good success in this market. So that was the entire background. We have been looking for opportunities in Middle Eastern market for a while, and luckily we have come across telr, which is a fairly successful company in Middle East market. They are one of the most popular independent payment gateway, and they have good presence in UAE and Saudi Arabia. They're also in the process of expanding to other countries in Middle Eastern market. So that was the thought process. I think now we went ahead, we met telr team. We really like what they have been doing. They have a good payment collection services. They serve most than 120 currencies in those markets. They have 30 language support, and we felt a good match. And then we went ahead and forged this deal.
But when you say that you have an edge, that you have launched products and you were the first ones to do that, can you back it up with data? How on what basis are you saying you have an edge?
See, I can be specific of product. Look at product like payouts in India. Right? Before us, the payment gateway companies were only focusing on payment collection from the customer. But Cashfree launched products like payouts, instant refunds, subscription, instant settlements. And all these products help merchants grow their business multifold. Right? And we have gotten this pulse. If you're coming to do business on the internet world, just having payment collection is not enough. Right? But that is the state of the market in most of the countries today. Right? With someone like telr, they have gone ahead. So they have built telr shops. They have integration with buy now, pay later. And that's why we felt we have a similar DNA. And whatever Cashfree has done here, we have the insight, we have been successful, and we can go and help or work with telr team and jointly launch these products in the entire Middle Eastern market. Right? And if you look at Middle Eastern market, they were at a place where India was a few years back. So retail sales, the online penetration of retails is close to 2% in those markets. Right? And believe by working together, we can expand the 2% to 15%, which is where most of the developed countries are today. So today, just to add one example, right? Cashfree owns more than 60% of API payouts market in India,
which is the largest bank in the country, and with so much opportunity that still exists in India. We're pretty much scratching the surface when it comes to the digital landscape, fintech. Why have you got your eyes on other countries?
See, India will be the prime market, right? That's no secret. India is a very large market, very growing market. We'll continue to focus it. At the same time, to grow the company in a more, healthy way, we have to have experience of serving global markets, right? We can learn from those countries. We can also launch something in those countries and come back and launch in India, and do vice versa, right? And these markets are very similar to India. They're not, very far different. So India will be a very focused market for us, for a good amount of time. At the same time, telr team will work independently. It's not like we have to start from scratch. They already have a good amount of people on the ground, and they'll work independently, till a good amount of time. The intention here is, if Indian merchant has to go global tomorrow, so they don't have to worry about finding a payment players in these markets, right? So with this telr investment, the plan is to have a single integration so that if Indian merchants go to other markets, they don't have to worry about finding a new payment player, and they can just have everything just by integrating Cashfree in India. So inherently, we are helping Indian merchants go global by having this partnership. Plus, we have added advantage of launching new products in these markets.
We're talking at a time when there is so much that's happening in fintech, right? First of all, the valuations are being discussed because of the debacle of the Paytm IPO. On the other hand, you've also got the Reserve Bank of India now looking at digital lending. We've also seen a recent consultation paper from the Niti Aayog, which is talking about why shouldn't certain rules, particularly with liquidity, be applicable to fintechs. Isn't there a lot of uncertainty for a startup like Cashfree at the moment, and how are you all navigating through it?
See, we are one of the leading players in the digital payment space. The digital payments, again, our RBI has regulated it already, right? I mean, we are all in the process of filing for license, and this regulation will kick in from 1st of January. So we are in the process of complying with all this regulation, be it card tokenization, be it having the escrow account, right? Whatever RBI has guided us for. And in the meanwhile, I think we are very ready in whatever compliance coming to our industry. Right, so few of these things around lending may not be fully applicable. See, we are a broker in a real sense, right? We are intermediary. So whatever the business's rules are going to be, I mean, Cashfree will be there to help you move money. That is the business we are in, and that business will continue to survive, or I'd say continue to evolve, irrespective what RBI comes with the regulations on. Right? See, I mean, overall, most of the regulations are friendly to this industry. Right? It's not like digital payments is getting disrupted by RBI. They are the ones who are fostering it. They are the ones who are supporting us. So we are, I believe, in much more favorable position in terms of these guidelines, and we believe the company will flourish with whatever regulations are coming in.
So for digital lending, what has the RBI concerned, whether it is how collections are done by the fintechs, or maybe the possibility of ballooning of NPAs. What kind of balances and checks and balances do you have in place? Because I think that's what a lot of the investor community and consumers will also be talking about going forward.
See, in this lending space, our role is limited, right? We help lending companies disperse loans to their customers, and we also help them with a digital pipe to collect money back from the customers. So we don't play a role in decision making. We don't play a role in the policy making of these lending companies. So they are free to set up their policies as per RBI guidelines. And we are there to help them with the entire digital connectivity, be it around money movement, right? If they have to verify the users, we have the APIs for that. If they have to disperse money to the users, we have APIs for that. If they have to set up a mandate to debit money from customers' account every month, we have entire tools for that. So we are ready with all the payment collection and payment dispersal system, including verification system, with which all these lending companies can use and grow their business in a very compliant way.
Fair point. Now tell us, how has life changed since having SBI as an investor, having SBI on board? It's been a couple of months.
Yeah. It has been a very good journey. I think we have met with their teams multiple times. I've been to their headquarters. I see, again, the entire deal happened during COVID lockdown period, right? So we haven't even seen each other while doing the deal. It was a great experience meeting them. I think they have shared their own insight. They have very good market insights, right? I mean, they know the market where digital payments can really go and help masses, which is something very hard to know by sitting at office in bank, right? So bank like SBI, as I said previously, have a good understanding of the market. And we are constantly learning from them around the products that we should build, the market we should target, and how we can work jointly and go after, say, large customers in the market. So a lot of work is in progress. I think we have started few initiatives, and over the next few months, we'll see some good results out of this partnership.
And with that, I'd like to thank you for taking the time out and joining us here on ET Now.
Thank you.